My name's Ron Green. I'm a resident of Helotes. I'm a groundwater hydrologist and have conducted studies on the Edwards Aquifer for the last couple of decades. I'd like to make a comment on a concept referred to as a tipping point of the Edwards Aquifer. The tipping point occurs when the rate of contaminants entering the aquifer with recharge exceeds the ability of the aquifer to cleanse itself by dilution. This is a debated issue with no clear answer to the conditions under which it would occur. What will happen is that the exceedances of acceptable levels of contaminants will be detected intermittently at different wells. These exceedances will be followed by periods of non-detection due to the ability of the karst Edwards Aquifer to cleanse itself. However, if development over the recharge zone, contributing zone of the Edwards Aquifer continues, the frequency of exceedances and the number of impacted wells will increase to the point that we have lost the battle to protect the recharge of the Edwards Aquifer. In December 2021, just 2 months ago, E. coli bacteria were detected in a Saws well located on Tippecanoe Street on the west side of San Antonio. The well was removed from production to be disinfected and purged. This rapid flow in the Edwards is a double-edged sword. On one hand, the duration of contamination detection at a well can be fleeting, as was experienced at the Tippecanoe well. Conversely, the speed at which contaminants can show up can often outrun the ability to detect the contaminant. At some point, one of these exceedances may be so severe that populations reliant on that well could be sickened before the contaminant can be detected. Well fields most vulnerable to degradation from contaminated recharge are those located closest to the points of recharge. Given that recharge is coming from the north and west of San Antonio, recharge areas to the north and west of San Antonio are the most important to protect. The proposed Guajolote development is located in some of the most sensitive areas of recharge to the Edwards, the Helotes Creek watershed. This watershed is one of the closest upgradient watersheds from major Saws pumping centers. It's located in the contributing zone, but only a short distance from the recharge zone, and has multiple creek beds which have significant recharge potential. The Edwards Aquifer Authority dye tracer studies have measured groundwater flow rates of recharge from the contributing zone north of San Antonio in excess of several miles a day. Contaminants released in the Helotes Creek watershed could easily arrive at a Saws well field in a few days, possibly sooner.